Did you cheat on me in our relationship? What's up, you guys? It's your girl Keelan, and I am back with another video. As you guys can see, I have a special guest on my channel because I asked you guys to vote on all my social medias if I should do a storytime video or a video with my ex, and you guys majority voted for the video with my ex. So this is my ex.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that, I guess, what is it, the X tag, technically that's what it's called. And yeah, if you guys are not following me on social media, by the way, please go do so. My links are always down below because I interact with you guys and that's how y'all give me video ideas sometimes. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there.
Go listen to my song on, everything. I'll put the link at the end of the video, don't worry.
I will put the link at the end of the video?
She'll put the link at the end of the video.
Anyways, so yeah, I wrote down questions. Do you have questions ready? Okay. I wrote down questions to ask him. He wrote down he has questions to ask me. So, the sun did not just turn, now look weird.
I still look good. What?
You look like a grandpa. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna ask him questions and he's gonna ask me some questions. Did you just... Okay. And we're gonna get on with this video because the sun is playing with my emotions right now. Where was our first date?
Fuck, that was my first question. Our first date was actually your brother's basketball game.
You count that as a first date?
Yeah. That's why I got to meet all your family and everything.
But I wouldn't count that as our first date.
That was technically our first date. The second one was the movies, but the first one was your brother's basketball
No,
game.
the mall.
I ran into you at the mall.
No, we literally dressed alike. This is the day I met your mom. I came over your house. My mom met your mom. And then afterwards, my mom took us to the mall. We accidentally dressed alike. That was our technical first date.
No, your brother's basketball game, I promise. Then what date was that?
That was how many years ago? You want me to remember the specific date?
No, I didn't say date. I'm like,
Oh.
date.
Oh. You sure the basketball game came before that? My memory's trash.
It was a basketball game, movies, mall.
No, because...
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah, because that's the first time, because when your mom came over and met my mom, your brother was at the school getting ready for the game. Yeah, that was the first time. The next one was the movies. And then the third one was the mall, yeah.
No, I came over your house and we went straight to the mall. We wasn't getting ready for Davion's game.
It was a long time. It was 4 years.
Right, it was the mall. That was our first date.
The mall was our first date.
Yeah. Well, we accidentally dressed alike, and then I came over. It was because it was Nikila and Nikila in the car, my mom and me, and I came over to your house, and then your mom was like, look, they even dressed alike. And then my mom was like, yeah, so lame. And we was like, this was not planned. Like, it just happened that we both had plaid shirts on or whatever.
Plaid was in it back then.
So, but I had mine around the waist or whatever.
And I had my own. I wasn't wearing it around the waist.
Well, duh. But yeah, that was our first date.
Yeah. So, when was our first kiss?
I have that question.
You took my first question.
Okay, our first kiss was homecoming.
You're not going to describe it?
Oh, okay. So
homecoming?
our first kiss was homecoming. It was
2K15.
right, homecoming 2015, like you said. And we were. Was this before or after we took pictures?
It was after.
It was okay. So we had taken pictures, but we took like 2 sets of pictures though, because we took some by ourselves and then we took some as a group.
No, I remember I kissed you right before Uncle Sean came in.
Okay, so I remember now. So we took we had been like dancing or whatever. It was homecoming. It was in like a long hallway, pretty much the surge, and then it was almost time for us to go after we took our pictures or whatever. And I don't even remember what song was playing. And then after that, my goddad had texted me and told me that he was on his way, or no, that he was outside. And then yeah, we kissed. before I went to the car?
I walked you outside. Right before we got outside, I stopped you. I turned you.
Right.
And then we walked outside. You gotta give him the details.
All right. What was your first impression of me?
4 years ago, first impression. I would say nice, but did not like me. Like very, very stern on that. Did not like me.
I did not.
So I knew I still had a chance. You feel me? Still shot my shot, went in.
The next year.
I had to, wait for the ball was in my court.
Anyways, sir. Yeah, I did not know. You want me to tell my version of why I didn't like you?
Yes.
Okay. So when I first met Trey, like he was always with a different girl. Like every week it seemed like.
Was.
So I did not like that. I'm like, this dude is just a hoe. Like that was literally. I was like, I do not like him. So then we had met because his ex and my friend, she introduced me to him one day out. I think we was at our locker, or she was at her locker or something like that. And then she had introduced. She was like, "Yeah, this is my boyfriend," and I was like, "Oh," because I already knew. Like, I was like, he was just with this chick last week.
It wasn't that bad, okay? I was never committed.
Exactly. That's what made it bad. So I was like, he was just with this girl last week, but now he would. Okay, and I just walked away after that. I was like, all right, y'all cute or whatever, and I just literally walked away.
So what made you say yes when we're gonna get to that. How did you gotta tell them about how I asked you out. So run them through that.
Okay, so you want me to start the day before when you kind of started planning this, or? Okay, so the day before.
Should I tell it? Cause
I don't know. Well, we could tell, like, I could tell my side and you could tell your side, obviously. So, like, on my side, the day before, me and my, it would have been sister, we were at school, and she was just like, wear your hair curly tomorrow and, like, dress nice tomorrow. Mind you, we wore a uniform. How can you dress nice with a uniform? So, I was just like, why? And she was like, just do it, just listen to me or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I went home and I didn't feel like curling my hair when I got up for school the next day, so I put the flexi rods in my hair and called it a day. And then I came to school the next day and I didn't even know we had Mr. Page. We were in Mr. Page's class, and our other mutual friend, like, I'm skipping, like, a lot of steps, but, like, our other mutual friend just really pretty much held me in the classroom. Like, she was, like, trying to distract me. She was like, oh, Keelan, and just making up, like, random questions to ask me, and I'm like, okay, it's lunchtime. We can do this in the lunchroom. I was like, we can do this in the lunchroom. I do not want to be in Mr. Page's class anymore than I already have to. And so then, after that, I heard it sounded like a bird call. So I'm like, why is there a bird in the school? Like, what's going on? It's like, what is going on? And then she was just like, I don't know, we should go check it out. And I guess that was a signal. So when I walk out of the classroom, I just see a crowd of people, and I see Trey with a poster, and I hear somebody singing 1,000 Years, and I'm just like, what's going on? And I see cameras on me and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God. And then he's like reading this like cute little letter he wrote and stuff like that. So yeah, that was my version of what happened.
Mine is a little quicker, get straight to the point.
Straight to the point.
The day before it all happened, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, what can I do? Because I knew she didn't like me way before, I'm asking her out. So I'm like, what can I do to make her feel like this is going to be different than all the past situations I've been in, So I'm like, I'm gonna do a little prom pose or a date pose. I seen it on Facebook or whatever was famous back then. Kick, I don't know. But yeah, I seen it on that, and I'm like, I'm gonna do that. So I get one of my closest friends at the time who could sing. I got her to sing 1,000 Years because that was our song back then. I got another friend to draw for me because I couldn't draw. I'm terrible at drawing. I'm an artist, but not that type. And then I had distractions too. You know, everybody had to play a part to make sure it all went in tune. The next day,
Literally.
it went so smooth. I surprised myself. You know, I had a little note that I wrote in the same class that we was in, because we had the same class. So I wrote the note without her seeing the note, because she was sitting next to me. Went outside.
I just thought he was doing homework.
Yeah,
I mean, he never did his homework.
I'm smooth. I got it. But literally, I wrote the note. I'm like, this is it. Closed it up. Walked outside. Got my group together. Made sure the person who was supposed to keep her in the classroom kept her in the classroom. I did my call, and y'all know the rest. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bada boom, bada bang.
Okay. So, when did we break up, or when we broke up, what was your impression of me afterwards?
Now we didn't end on bad terms. So I'm like, you still a good person, still understanding. We came to an agreement that it was not the time for a relationship, because we both went to two different colleges and everything. So
Yeah.
my impression didn't change, just feelings.
Okay.
You?
Oh, me? What I felt? My impression afterwards, I mean, it was pretty much a mutual agreement. So, like, I didn't think, like, I just wish we would have broken up in person instead of how we did it over the phone.
If we broke up in person, we wouldn't have broken up.
Probably, but, like, that part didn't sit well with me. But other than that, it was like, I mean, we understood what happened and everything like that. So it wasn't really much bad blood. Now, later down the line, that's a different story.
Entirely different story.
Different story. All right.
Did you ever think we was, like, become friends after we broke up?
No, I did not. Because, I mean, after we broke up, I was like, maybe there's a chance that we could be friends. But, like, after everything that had happened, I was just like, no. There was, like, no way. I was like, this man now despises me, and I'm, yeah. It's like,
I did not like her after we broke up. I'm going to just throw that out.
No, you didn't like me after the toxic stuff happened. Because after we broke up...
You said a certain line...
But after we broke up, like, we were fine. It was just after. Like, it came literally months after we broke up that I said that. Literally almost a year later. All right. Next question. Well, you took that one. So, our first kiss. So, how did we officially meet? And, well, you took that one too. Where did we meet then?
High school?
I guess. So I gotta ask a different question then. Okay. How did we actually become friends?
You talking about upstairs in the gym? When if we're talking about the same story.
Wait.
I'm not gonna say no names, but we was playing football in the upstairs part of the gym. So we have a big ass gym, and they got an upstairs part where you can go wrestle and everything and do whatever you want up there. So we up there, we playing Killer-Man. It's where you throw the ball in the air, you catch it, and everybody try to tackle you. Everybody always got a different name for it, but we call it Killer-Man. And so I threw the ball in the air. I grabbed it. Everybody's trying to tackle me. I run into a female. Her hair pops off. Her bun pops off, not her hair. And I think that's how we met. Because right? Is that how we met?
That wasn't what I was talking about. You said how we met. I said how we became friends.
Oh, shit. That is how we became friends. Because that was a very wild incident.
I mean, that kind of, like, started it. But, like, my version of how we became friends is because, like, our sophomore year, like, pretty much I did not like him. And then our junior year, they really, like, our school was petty. They literally separated the smart kids and the not so smart into different classes. So, because, I mean, by the end of sophomore year...
I was not so smart. She wasn't either. We was in the same class.
No. We were in the actually smart class.
Yeah, I graduated with a 3.4 GPA.
Don't try to do me.
3.8, actually, my bad.
But, like, so we, like, started, like, kindling a friendship at the end of sophomore year. And I was just like, all right, so this is not really going to go nowhere because... Next year we go into we might go to have different classes and stuff like that. And then the first day of junior year, we literally have every class together. including lunch. So I'm just like, dude, like, why? And so then, like, we even had college, like, courses together because we went off campus to go to an actual college. And in doing that, we just kind of built this bond because, like, we were the only people that knew each other. Like, he knew more people than me, but, like, I didn't really know people like that. So, like, I just kind of, like, gravitated towards him, I guess, because I had already had, you know, history with him the following year.
Like me. I don't know how that's history.
Right, but like the previous year, I mean, because like I was new my sophomore year, so he was literally the only person I knew.
I was new my sophomore year too.
But he was on the football team. I did not do all that. Like, no.
Okay. I'm just saying I was new.
I'm just saying. But like, so yeah, he was already well known like our sophomore year. And it wasn't even like I didn't start the year off as a sophomore there. Did I? I don't think I did. No, I came because I was coming back from Texas. I don't know. But so I was just like, we gravitated towards each other. And then like, he would literally, we started bonding over like lunch because he was always taking my food.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would just be like, stop. Like, and then so what I would do is I would just go get stuff from like the a la carte line to where literally only one person could eat it. So I would eat a fruit parfait and he would still eat it. So like at that point I was just like, all right, you know what? If you can't beat them, join them. I started getting extra stuff. I'm like, this is for you. This is for me. And that's just how the friendship began, in my opinion.
Food works every time. For me, personally.
Yeah.
If y'all want to send me some food, y'all
I'm
is there anything you would go back and change about our old relationship?
Honestly, yes and no. Okay. Yes, I would change like giving you so much power. And no, because other than that, it was not a bad relationship at all. Like, we barely fought. Majority of the time we saw each other until we moved and stuff like that. So
and then we still spent like a month at your house.
Yeah, so like, honestly, no, just like, and probably like, well, that wasn't in the relationship, but everything after the relationship, yeah. What's your top 5 favorite moments with me?
Top 5?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a top 2, man. You're gonna be happy.
Top 2, dang.
Your high school graduation is my number 1, and our 2 proms is my number 2.
Technically, that's 3, so you could do 2
Take it or leave it.
Rude.
That's not rude. Those are the most important memories.
So out of our 2-year relationship, 2 years of change relationship, graduation and our proms.
Yes. What's the most important dates?
Dang.
I didn't really care about the anniversary. We gonna have them every year. Prom.
We only had them for 2.
Yeah, but you know, you don't get another prom or high school graduation, so.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna do 5 because I prepared 5, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, your graduation was like a really nice, like, you dancing across the stage. Literally was like the highlight of the graduation. I was gonna say our proms too because I just like how ours, well, you know, mine was like, but like they was like.
She had the white version, I had the black version. I went to a black school, she went to a white school, so.
But like.
She had more fun at my prom.
But. No, I did not. I had more fun at my prom.
I had more fun at my prom.
Well, of course. And then I think our first Christmas together was pretty nice.
Yeah, but
you don't really celebrate holidays. I mean, it was nice for me, just like not even spending Christmas together, but like the getting things ready before you even came. That was pretty nice for me. And then bringing New Year's in with us kissing. That was, you know, a nice highlight.
We did that before?
Yes. It was literally the Christmas we spent together.
That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. It's only 5 days apart.
Exactly. All right. Do you have another question or you want me to go again? See, this is why you should write stuff down.
How many questions do we ask so far?
Well, you took a bunch of mine. Let me see. So technically 1, 2, that was 3. You took that one. Took that one. 4. Took that one. 4 questions. 5.
So we about at 6, 7 questions. As you know, I do not like jewelry a lot. So what other gifts would you give me if we were still in a relationship?
Stuff for your music. Or the game.
Speaking about music, I listen to my new song. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, everything. But
You on Apple Music?
Yeah.
Why can I not find you?
you should be able
I don't know. Okay, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I would get you like stuff for your music, like to help you, like if you like start you off with obviously like a microphone or something like that, and then like the programming for it and stuff. Yeah.
Well then, I'm gonna have to make a proposal right now.
Anyways, next question: do you miss the relationship, our old relationship?
Yes, but no. You gave me too much power that I did not want, and I abused that power. So I do not want that relationship back. I want a better one. I would want a better one.
Right.
Yeah. What 2 things would you take from our old relationship? Oh, no. What advice would you give your younger self about your old relationship?
What advice would I give younger me about our relationship? Okay, so 1, there are going to be disagreements. Like, you are in a relationship. Do not overthink them. It does not mean y'all are breaking up. And because I overthought a lot. And I still do. And 2, probably, like, do not give that much power. Like, it has to be, like, some compromise. And that was mostly my fault because, like, it literally would be like times where I'll be like, okay, well, if I don't do this, like, how is he gonna react? Like, I would never even go through with actually doing something. But then, like, when I did, you would just be like, no, we're not doing that. And I'm just like, okay, this is what I'm afraid of. Like, so I was just like, okay, maybe reel it back. But yeah, that's probably what I would give my old self. What about you?
Be honest. Do not make decisions for the relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. Because I did not want to ask this question, so I'm not going to ask it.
No.
But what do you miss about that relationship?
That wasn't what you was finna ask.
No, that's not. But what do you miss about the relationship?
I want to know what you was finna ask.
Okay, we'll get to that next.
Communication that we had.
Yeah.
I feel like we used to tell each other everything.
Yeah.
Be okay with it. So yeah, that communication.
Yeah. I would have to say like our communication and like just you being my best friend in general. Because like it literally went from me hating you to just being friends to like best friends and then
Goated, man. I does this.
And then, a relationship. And like once we stopped talking, it was just like, dang, like who do I talk to now?
Yeah,
like
literally,
my best friend is gone. Like that was literally like I probably like would never ever want to like start another relationship without being a best friend with somebody.
You should.
Yeah, I didn't know that until we dated. But yeah. So yeah, that's it.
You got one more question?
No, because it's going to be a debate.
I like to end with a debate. Come on, let's...
Alright, did you cheat on me in our relationship?
No.
Yes, you did!
I did not cheat. Somebody kissed me. It is what it is.
Somebody kissed you on what?
I didn't pull away.
Exactly.
I didn't initiate.
Cheated.
I didn't initiate. I just didn't
but
stop.
you cheated.
Hey, it was only one kiss. I didn't go in for another one.
But that is kind of like, that is, you crossed that boundary.
How? Because I didn't pull back.
Yes.
I was tired from working out. My neck and my mind wasn't on the same page.
Apparently
I
still
wanted
not.
to, you know.
No.
I'm like that. So.
No. I just feel like it became like a cheating thing when you literally hid that. That's what made it a cheating thing.
So that's what I mean by being honest. So she kissed me and I didn't tell her, and it's my fault. Like, no, she didn't kiss me. The person who she hated her kissed me, and I didn't tell her. Now that I think about it, I still wouldn't have told her.
Of course you wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But that's the oldie. And the new. Dang. So you just gonna leave me in the dark? No. Absolutely not. But yeah, I think you did.
You think I cheated?
Mm-hmm. Because if I kissed somebody while we were in a relationship, what would you classify that as?
So you kissed somebody.
Okay, if somebody kissed me in our relationship and I did not back away, and I can tell when somebody is leaning in for a kiss.
You can't tell.
Yeah, you can. It's literally a gesture.
No, it's not. Somebody say, let me tell you a secret. You lean in.
No. But either way go, like if that scenario had happened with me instead of you would have broken up with me.
Yeah, that's why I didn't tell you.
But you were supposed to let me make that decision for myself.
No.
Yes.
I didn't want the relationship to end back then.
But how would you know it would have ended? Like, what if I just would have?
It ended when you found out. So.
No, it did not end when I found out. It ended when we went to 2 different colleges
and you found out.
No.
It happened around the same time.
No, it didn't.
Yes,
We were still in high school. We were literally it was the day after my prom. Oh.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It happened like a month before you went to college.
No, it literally happened the day after my prom.
No, the thing didn't happen. She found out. So.
Oh, right. Me finding out didn't happen until the day after. Literally the day after my prom, after you got on the bus.
To come back to Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Seems about right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I didn't cheat. I just know that much.
Y'all, comment down below if y'all think that's classified as cheating, or am I just overreacting? I think it's cheating.
I don't.
Anyways, that is the end of this video. Unless you have some more questions. Okay, that is the end of this video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Always remember, you matter, you are enough, and you are loved. Bye, guys.
Check out my song.